सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदं। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धम्
अल्पाक्षरम्
असन्दिग्धम्
सारवद्विश्वतोमुखम्
सारवद्विश्वतोमुखम्
स्तोभम् अनवद्यं च
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च
सूत्रविदो विदुः।
सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
ऐवन्
ऋलक्
ऋलक्
एओङ्
एओम्
ऐऔच्
औच्
हयवरट्
हयवरट्
लन्
लन्
यामाङ्गणनम्
यमानम्
जभै
झबै
खडदश्
खडदश्
जबगडदश्
जबगडदश्
खपचठथ चटतौ
खपचटतौ
कपै
कपै
शशसर्
शशर
हल्
हल्
अकुभविसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः
अकुविसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः
इचुयशानां तालु
इचुयशानां तालु
ऋटुरशानां मूर्धा
ऋटुरशानां मूर्धा
लुतुलसानां दन्ताः
लिटुलसानां दन्ताः
उपपद्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
उपपद्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
यामाङ्गणनां नासिका च
यमाननां नासिका च
एतैतोः कण्ठतालु
एतैतोः कण्ठतालु
ओदौ तोः कण्ठ ओष्टम्
ओदौतोः कण्ठ ओष्टम्
कारस्य दन्त ओष्टम्
वकारस्य दन्त ओष्टम्
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
रामो राजमनिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे
रामो राजमणिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे
रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमूः रामाय तस्मै नमः
रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमूः रामाय तस्मै नमः
अस्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामानास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर
रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर
सुऔजस्
सुऔजस्
औक्षस्
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 ताभ्यां विस्
ताभ्यां
ङेभ्यां व्यस्
ङेभ्यां व्यस्
ङसीभ्यां व्यस्
ङसीभ्यां व्यस्
ङस् ओस् आम्
नस् ओस् आम्
इ ओस् सुप्
नी ओस् सुप्
सु औजस्
सुऔजस्
तिप्तस् झि
तिप्तस्थि
तिप्तस्थ
सिप्तस्थ
मिप्वस्मस्
मिप्वस्मस्
त आतां झ
आतां च
थास् आथां द्वम्
आथां द्वम्
इट् वहि महिं
इट् महीं
तीतः अन्ति
तीतः अन्ति
सीतः थ
सीतः थ
मी वह मह
मी वह मह
ते आते अन्ते
ते आते अन्ते
से आथे द्वे
ते आते द्वे
ये वहे महे
ये वहे महे
Now from this list of fourth gana dhatus, the last class we saw Div and Shiv also the same way. Sivyati. Div, the first gana, first dhatu of the fourth gana, the first dhatu, Divyati. Shiv will become Sivyati. Then Jrish will become Jiryati. And the next one, Vyad, Vyad dhatu, becomes Vidyati. Vyad, Tadane. Tadane, to beat, to pierce, that meaning Tadane. Vyad dhatu. The form will be Vidyati. So what happens here? Vyad becomes Vidyati.
Samprasaranam.
Yes, Yakara, Vakara, both are there, but Yakara becomes Ikara, Vidyati. That Vakara remains as it is. There is some rule, Samprasarane, Samprasaranamti. So the form is Vidyati. So Vidyati, Vidyataha iti. Sundarji, you can do Latlakara, Parasmepadi. Dhatu is Parasmepadi Dhatu. Vyad Dhatu. Fourth Gana Tadane. Sundarji, you can do.
I was on mute, I'm sorry. Yeah, Vyad Dhatu, Latlakara, Vidyati, Vidyataha, Vidyanti, Vidyasi, Vidyataha, Vidyatha, Vidyami, Vidyavaha, Vidyamaha.
Yes. Dakara is Mahaprana. Vidyati.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the next one now. Karoti, Kurutaha, Kurvanti.
Karoti,
Kurutaha, Kurvanti.
Karoshi, Kurutaha, Kurutha.
Karoshi, Kurutaha, Kurutha.
Karomi, Kurvaha, Kurmaha.
Karomi, Kurvaha, Kurmaha.
Kurute, Kurvate, Kurvate.
Kurvate, Kurvate.
Kurushe, Kurvate, Kurudve.
Kurushe, Kurvate, Kurudve.
Kurve, Kurvahe, Kurmahe.
Kurve, Kurvahe, Kurmahe.
Takara tam an.
Takara tam an.
Sakara tam ta.
Sakara tam ta.
Va ma.
Va ma.
Ta atam anta.
Ta atam anta.
Taha atam dvam.
Taha atam dvam.
I vahi mahi.
Vahi mahi.
Ganesh.
Lang lakara. Vidyat, Vidyatam, Vidyan.
Avidyat.
Oh, sorry. Avidyat, Avidyatam, Avidyan. Avidyaha, Avidyatam, Avidyata. Avidyam, Avidyava, Avidyam.
Akarot, akurutam, akurvan.
Akarot tam akurvan.
Akaroho, akurutam, akuruta.
Akaroho akurutam akurta.
Akaravam, akurva, akurma.
Akaravam akurva.
Akuruta, akurvatam, akurvata.
Akurvata.
Akuruthaha, akurvatam, akurudvam.
Akurutha akurvatam akurvata.
Akurvi, akurvahi, akurmahi.
Akurvahi akurmahi.
Asti staha santi.
Asti staha santi.
Asti staha stha.
Asti staha.
Asmi svaha smaha. Asit astam asan.
Asi astam asan.
Asihi astam asta.
Asihi
Astam. Asta.
Asam, asva, asma,
Asam.
Asva.
Asma.
Asma.
tu, tam, antu,
Antu.
tam, ta,
Ta.
ani, ava, ama,
Ani. Ava. Ama.
tam, itam, antam,
Tam. Antam.
sva, itam, dvam,
Dvam.
ai, avahai, amahai,
Ai. Avahai. Amahai.
Sumati.
Lot lakara. Vidyatu, vidyatam, vidyantu, vidya, vidyatam, vidyata, vidyani, vidyava, vidyama.
Karotu, kurutam, kurvantu,
Kurutam, kuruvantu,
kuru, kurutam, kuruta,
Kurutam. Kuruta.
kuruta,
karavani, karavava, karavama,
karavani,
Karavava. Karavama.
kurutam, kuruvatam, kurvatam,
Kurutam. Kurvatam. Kurvatam.
kurushva, kurvatam, kurudhvam,
Kurushva. Kurvatam. Kurudhvam.
karavai, karavavahai, karavamahai,
Karavai. Karavavahai. Karavamahai.
Here, kurushva. What is the pratyaya? Purusha ekavachanam. Swa. Now, your form is Purushva. How do you get the form Purushva? Why does it become Murdanya Shakara?
The prior letter is ik letter. In letter.
In letter.
Sakara changes to Shakara.
Sakara, any Sakara will change?
Apadanta. Adesha pratyaya Sakara.
Yeah. Part of
It must be an Apadanta Sakara. If it is Padanta Sakara, then it will become Ru and then becomes Repa and then Visarga. Therefore, it must be an Apadanta Sakara. Padanta Sakara and Sakara can be belonging to a Pratyaya. Swa is a Pratyaya. So Pratyaya Sakara. Or can be an Adesha Sakara. So Padanta Sakara, which is a Pratyaya or Adesha Sakara, preceded by in. In or ku becomes Murdanya Shakara. Shattam number 2. Then continuing. Eat, eatam, iyugu,
Eatam, iyuhu,
ihi, eatam, eata,
Itam. Ita.
iva, ima,
iyam,
Iva.
ima,
ita, iatam, iran,
ita, iyatam, iran,
itaha, iatam, idvam,
itaha, iyatam, idvam,
ya, ivahi, imahi,
iya, ivahi, imahi,
Ramaji.
Vidyet, vidyetam, vidyeyuhu, vidyehe, vidyetam, vidyeta, vidyeyam, vidyeva, vidyema.
Kuryat kuryatam kuryuhu.
Yat
Kuryat kuryatam kuryuhu.
Kuryaha kuryatam kuryata.
Kuryaha kuryatam kuryata.
Kuryam kuryava kuryama.
Kuryam kuryava kuryama.
Kurvita kurviyatam kurviran.
Kurvita
Kurviyatam
kurviran.
Kurvithaha kurviyatham kurvidvam.
Kurvitaha kurviyatam kurvidvam.
Kurviya kurvivahi kurvimahi.
Kurvimahi.
Astu stam santu.
Stam santu.
Yedhi stamsta.
Yedhi stamsta.
Asani asava asama.
Asani asava asama.
Syat syatam syuhu.
Syatam syuhu.
Syaha syatam syata.
Syaha syatam syata.
Syam syava syama.
Syam syava syama.
Okay. Krishnaji, you can read this. Subhashita.
उत्तमो नाति वक्ता स्यात् अधमो बहु भाषते न कांचने ध्वनि तादृक् यादृक् कांस्ये प्रजायते.
Understand the meaning?
उत्तमो
Kriya padam is Syat and Bhashate. Bhagu Bhashate. Bhagu is separate word. Okay. It's an adverbial. Bhagu space and then Bhashate. Okay. Sandhi is
na ati vakta.
Ati Vakta. Okay. Ati Vakta. Vakta. What is its Pratipadikam?
What?
Pratipadikam, not that. Anybody? Vatra, Rikaranta. You will see the pratyaya, what the pratyaya added to it. It's called Trich pratyaya. You get Vatra. Trich is a Krit pratyaya which denotes the karta. Adivakta. Adivakta means the one who speaks more. Lawyer.
More.
Adivakta is a lawyer. So Adivatru. So na Ativakta. It doesn't talk much. Ativakta. So Vakta, Vaktaru, like what Shabda?
Pitra.
No, Kartru. This is agent noun base. Pitra is family noun base. So Pita, Pitaro, Pitaraha.
Okay.
Vakta, Vaktaro, Vaktara. Kartru Shabda. So Uttamaha. Uttamaha is the great person. Uttamaha. Visarga. Sandhi. Okay. Uttamaha. Sandhi we know. Visarga after Silbeha and followed by Ash. Uttamaha.
Ash.
Okay. You can do the Sandhi in the second line also.
Okay. Adamaha then bahubhashate na kanchane dvanihi tadrik.
Yes.
Dvanihi tadrik because of kar letter sakara is adesha for visarga.
Yes.
Yadrik kangsye.
Kangsye only one word. Kangsye.
Okay.
Kangs, yeah. There's no sandhi there. Kangsye prajayate.
Prajaya.
So, uttamaha na ativakta. Ativakta na syat. One sentence. Uttamaha ativakta na syat. Great people, they will not talk much. Whereas adamaha, opposite to that, adamaha.
Bahubhashati.
Bhagavashate, they speak a lot. Adamaha. So inferior are the people who don't have that the quality. Adamaha purushaha. Bhagavashate, they speak a lot. For that, an upama is given. And upama, which is na kanchane dvanihi tadrik. Dvanihi syad. Dvanihi yadrik dvanihi Yadrak dvanihi kangsye prajayate tadrak dvanihi kanchane na syat na bhavati. Yadrak tadrak. As the dvani, the sound, kanchana is gold. Kangsye is brass metal. Brass metal makes a lot of noise, whereas golden vessel doesn't make noise. So that is a quality. So uttamaha compared to the golden vessel or golden material, whereas adama is compared to the brass. They make a lot of noise. Bhagubhashate. Yadrik dvanihi. As much noise kangsye in the brass prajagate is produced. Tadrik kanchane na syat. It's not like that in the case of the kanchana, the gold. So brass metal produces noise, whereas a gold doesn't produce any sound, noise. Comparison to uttama and adama. Okay, yadrik tadrik is avyaya. Yadrik tadrik. And tadrik is, here it is avyaya, but tadrik is declinable. In other context, tadrik is indeclinable as well as declinable. If it is declinable, then it can be declined in two ways. One is like Rama Shabda, Tadrish Shabda. Tadrish, it is Shakaranta Shabda, Tadrish. So that is like Rama Shabda, Kanch Pratyaya is added, become Tadrishaha, Tadrisho, Tadrishaha, like Rama Shabda. Other one is Quin Pratyaya. If it is Quin Pratyaya, the form will become Tadrik, that we will see. We will see that maybe later, how Tadrik comes, by adding Quin Pratyaya. So Tadrik. Similarly, Yadrik also. Okay. Now, moving on further. In the last class, we saw this list of rules. Did you go through this? Do you have any doubts in this?
No, Sharanji.
Chavarga, that is 8 to 30, Chavarga becoming Kavarga, and then Hakara becoming Dhakara. And Hakara becoming Dhakara, you need to know three rules together. One is Dhakara Adidhatu. If it is Dhakara Adidhatu, then it becomes Dhakara, otherwise Dhakara. And these four dhatus, Druk, Mukh, Shnuk, and Shnik, for these dhatu, Dhakara Adesha is optional. Therefore, you will have two forms. So, all these three rules together. Then, for one dhatu, very specifically, Nakh dhatu, we saw, Dhakara will be replaced by Dhakara. So, Ghatva Adesha, Dhatva Adesha, and that is Dhakara Adesha, Ghakara Adesha, Dakara Adesha. Dhatvam, Ghatvam, Dhatvam. All the three are there. Then after this, this very specific for the dhatus ending with chakara, shakara, and partial exception to the kutva, vrascha, srija, mrija. These are some specific dhatus where kuttam will not happen. Instead, shatvam will happen, and we call this shatvam as shatvam number 1. And second shatvam is adesha or pratyaya padanta sakara becoming shakara. That is second shatvam, which is in 8-3. The next one is takara or thakara. When preceded by jash and ta will become thakara. This is another dhatvam. Then the next one is anunasikanta of the anudata upadesha dhatu. One dhatu and the dhatu belong to the 8th kana. That anunasika is dropped when followed by jali, kiti, pratyaye, pare. These are the rules we saw. Now we will see one shabda. We know these rules, therefore we can derive some halanta shabda. The Shabda Manjari, we will go through Shabda Manjari later. We will see what all the shabdas we covered. Some shabdas you need to memorize. Some shabdas you need not memorize. You can easily derive it. So now, one shabda in the Shabda Manjari, shabda number 46. Shakaranta Pullinga Shabda, Vish Shabda. We will derive the forms. Vish Shabda. Shakarantaha Pullingaha Vish Shabdaha.
Sharanji, a couple of classes ago you said we will decline
Sorry?
the lich shabda.
Couple of
Classes back you said we will decline the lich shabda. Lich.
Yeah, we will decline lich shabda also. Yes,
Right.
we'll do it. That also will do it.
Right.
So now we will derive this Vish Shabda and then we will do Lik Shabda also. So I'm just copy pasting the Jalamuch. In this sheet, all the Shabdas, whatever we decline, they are there. I can send you if you want this. Shakarantaha, Pullingaha, Vish Shabdaha. Just copy pasting. This is Pullinga. Shakarantaha Pullingaha Vish Shabdaha. Now, Kameshwarji, you can tell me. Vish plus Su, what will happen?
Vishu plus Su, that will become, Su will be replaced by Sakara.
Su is not replaced by Sakara. Su
It will-
is, the content of Su is only Sakara.
Sakara.
And it's not Adesha and all. Sakara plus that Anunasika Ach U, that U is dropped. Vish plus Sakara is Vish only. Then after that,
Then Sakara is also dropped. So
Sakara is dropped. Okay, yes, Sakara is dropped. You get Vish.
then
After
in
that,
Shatvam 1,
Shatvam
Shatvam
now.
1,
Yes.
this will become Murdaniya Shakara.
Yeah. When does it, what is it, Shattam number 1?
That is Srij, Raj,
It's
Virat.
okay. You can tell only the last part. Dhatu ending with
Chakara, ending with Chakara, and Shakara will be replaced by Murdaniya Shakara.
when?
When for or followed by Jal.
At the end of the padam or followed by jal. Now is it a, now with this wish, what is this wish? Is it a padam or is it a pradipadika?
It's a
Do you see the screen?
now
all of you?
this. Yeah.
Okay. This wish, is it a padam or is it a pratipadika?
Yeah, after adding supratyaya, it becomes a padam.
Therefore, padanta shakara.
Yeah.
Therefore, Shaktam number 1, that if it is at the end of the padam or followed by jal, anything. So padanta shakara, therefore it becomes wish. Then after that,
So jashtva sandhi we can use. So shakara will become dakara.
yes.
That is more than a replacement. So then using kutva sandhi, it will.
Why kutvam? Not required. This is not a quin and all.
Yeah.
This is not a quin. If it is quin, I will specifically say it is a quin.
Then chartva vidhi.
Chartva vidhi.
Chartvam we can use and it becomes vik.
Chartva vidhi you can use. It becomes. Chartva vidhi is, what letter is this? Dakara. Chartva vidhi 1 or 2. Jal followed by kar. Jal is replaced by char. That is number 1. Or jal at the avasana will be replaced by char. This is number 2. Now that is optional. Only. That avasana replacement is optional. Avasana.
Yeah.
Not avasana replacement. If it is avasana, then the replacement of jal is optional. So this is optional. Therefore, you will have 2 forms: wit or vid or wit.
Wait.
Okay. Continue. The next one is pratama vibhakti dvitiya dvivachanam.
Okay. Vish plus au is just vishav. Melanam.
Just melanam. Continue.
Then vish plus jas. This will vish plus jas will be vish plus us. So it is vishas. That is visharum and vishaha. It will become vishaha. Sakara becomes room.
Why? What sakara? Why does it become sakara?
Padanta sakara.
Padanta sakara.
So that will be actually replaced by visarga. First, it will become room and then it will become visarga.
Okay. Continue.
Then wish plus is visham, just melanam. Then wish plus out will be the ik letter is takara, so vish plus au, so this is vishav. Then dvitiya vibhakti bahuvachanam, vish plus shas, so that becomes vish plus us. So this is vishaha, melanam. Sakara becomes same room and then visarga. Then
next person.
Vish.
Sundarji. Tritiya vibhakti ekavachanam.
Vish.
Yes.
Plus ta. Vish plus ta should become vishta.
Vishta.
One sec.
Ta is, takara is a letter. Okay, it's not the letter which is there for Shtuttam. I mean, it's not Shtuttam. Any change to happen. Takara is an letter. It's only a packing letter.
Okay, that means
the content is A only.
A only. Okay. Therefore, it will become only Visha.
Visha. Dish becomes Disha. Vish becomes Visha. Right?
Okay.
Then the next one.
Then Vish plus Bhyam.
Vish plus Bhyam. What will happen?
The Shakara is coming in.
Yeah, by?
Ending with, there's an ending of, it's a padam ending with Shakara. Yes. And it is followed by Jal letters.
Of course, Jal also.
That is not required.
No, it's okay. Followed by jal also.
Followed by
is
jal
anti-
also. Both the conditions are satisfied anyway here.
Yeah.
Therefore, it is replaced by Murdanya Shakara.
Yes. Shaktam number 1. Okay. Then after that?
So, Vish plus Vyam.
This Shakara, which is the Padanta Jal. What will happen to Padanta Jal? This Vish is a Padam as well as a Pratipadikam. Right?
Okay.
So,
Padanta Jal will be replaced by Jash.
Yes, that's what happened here. Bid. Just will be number 1. Okay.
Yeah.
After that?
Then Takara is replaced by Kakara. There is Kutvam.
Wait, no Kutvam here. If it is Kuttam, specifically I will say. There is no Kutvam here. This Quin Pratyaya is not here. Okay. Only certain words will have Quin Pratyaya. Certain.
Okay.
If it is a Quin Pratyaya, I will tell you which is Quin you have to apply. There is no Quin here. If it is Quin, then previously also would have applied that Quin. It is not. Vish means to enter. You can say it's a Quip Pratyaya. Adding Quip, it becomes a Pratipadikam. Vish.
Yep.
If it is Quin, it is specifically given. Some dhatus which will take Quin, some forms are there. Nipatas are also there. We'll see what it is later. Here, they have Quin, but this is not Quin. Then what will happen? Vid plus Bhyam. What will happen? Vid plus Bhyam is first you apply Jashtra Sandhi number 1. Now you apply Jashtra Sandhi number 2.
Number 3.
Nothing else happens.
Padanta Jal.
Not Padanta Jal. Padanta Jal becoming Jash is Jashtra Sandhi number 1. Jashtra Sandhi number 2 is Jal followed by Jash letter will be replaced by Jash. Just within number 2 with Vyam. So you have to see this as a Jal letter followed by Bha. Bha is Jash letter. Then Jal will be replaced by Jash, which is same. Nothing happens, but still you have to apply. So Vish plus Vyam becomes Vish plus Vyam, Shaktam number 1, and Jashtra Sandhi number 1 with plus Vyam, then Jashtra Sandhi number 2 with Vyam. Right? The same sequence here also, the next one. Tritiya Vibhakti.
This.
Bhagavachan, please do.
Vish plus this. So, Shakara is replaced by Shakara.
Yeah, but remember the rule always.
Yeah.
Shaktam number 1, we say Shaktam number
1. That is ending with Chakara or Shakara at the end of the Padam. It is replaced by
or followed by Jal.
Or followed by Jal. It's replaced by Murdanya Shakara. Vish plus this. Vish plus this becomes Vid plus this because of Jastva Vidi 1, which is Padanta Jal, replaced by Jash. Then Vid plus this is same as Vid plus this, where we apply Jastva Vidi 2, Jal followed by Jash is replaced by Jash.
Yes. And the Padanta Sakara you can see that becomes Visarga. Right? This becomes Dihi. Padanta Sakara replaced by Ru, and Ru becomes Visarga. So Vidbihi. So Visha, Vidbyam, Vidbihi, Tritiya Vibhakti. So you know Vidbyam, now Vidbihi. Chaturthi will be easy. Chaturthi and Panchami. You can continue. Chaturthi. Ekavachana.
Vish plus Ye, where here the ith letter is how do you determine that ith letter?
Gakara is iterator.
Ah,
The content is A.
A. Therefore, it becomes Vishe.
Yeah. Then
And
Chaturthi Dvi.
Vish plus
Yeah.
Dhyam, it is the same thing as earlier one. And Vyas also is the same as the earlier one.
Yes. Same as the earlier one. Vish
So-
plus Vidhyam. Yes, also same as the previous one. So,
Yeah, Vish Pihi.
what will be the form? Vish plus yes will become
Vid Pihi.
yes. This is therefore Vidbyaha.
Vyab, sorry. Earlier it was this, it is now Vyas. Okay.
Vidbyaha.
Sharanji, may I ask a question?
Yes.
When we are using dish plus bham, then it becomes did plus bham, and then gakara is coming in. Why not in this one?
That's what I
Because
said.
they're
It's
both-
not a kutvam. There is no. There is no
Oh.
quin pratyaya here. If it is
Okay,
quin
no,
pratyaya,
because
I
of
will
the
tell you.
quin pratyaya.
There is no quin
Okay.
pratyaya.
Okay, thank you.
Quin pratyaya, that which can take quin pratyaya, that only where only you apply the kutva number 2. Otherwise, no. There are some which will take quin only, so that the kutvam number 2 can be applied. Not here. Okay. Continuing the next person now.
Vish.
Ganeshji.
So Panchami Vibhakti.
Yeah.
So it's Vish plus Nasi. The content of Nasi is us,
Okay.
because Na is a it letter, and Gus then becomes Vishas, and Vishas become Visharu and
Yes.
Vishaha.
Vishaha. Visharu and
So
Padanta Sakara. Okay. I'm not writing in the Padanta Sakara becoming a Ru and all. I'm just writing a Sarga. So we know it. Sakara becomes Ru, Ru becomes a Sarga. Vishaha iti.
Okay.
Then Dvivachan, Panchami.
Vivachanam, Vish plus Bhyam. So here, Shakara at the end of the Padam will become Murdanya Shakara,
As well as followed by Jhal.
as well as followed by Jhal.
Both the conditions are here. So any one is enough for Shartam to happen. But both are here. No problem. Then it applies.
So Shatram happens and it gets replaced by Murdanya Shakara. And that Murdanya Shakara, because of just with the number 1,
Yeah.
will then become Shakara will become Dakara.
Yes.
And then just with the number 2 will come in, and then Dakara becomes replaced by Dakara.
Yes. The next one. Bhagavachan.
So Vish plus Bhyas. So Bhyas will be same as Tritiya Vibhakti.
Yes. Same as Tritiya Bhakti only. So same as Tritiya Bhakti. Shakara becomes Mudini Shakara, then just with the number
just
1.
with the number 1 and then just with the number 2.
Yes.
And, then the Visarga comes in, and then it becomes
Yes.
Shahar.
Vidyaha. You get the form Vidyaha. Shashti Vibhakti. You can continue. Shashti Vibhakti. Simple. Just mail on all this.
Shashti Vibhakti is Nasi. The content is us.
Shashti Vibhakti is Nas. Nas is the pratyaya. Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachana pratyaya is Nas.
Nas.
The content is
us.
Yeah.
So us gets replaced by Ru and becomes Visarga. So it becomes Vishaha.
Yes. Dvivachanam.
So Vivachanam is again bhyam, which is same as the previous
Not
one.
bhyam, Shashti Bhakti. There's no bhyam, it is os.
Sorry, Shashti Vibhakti is os. And therefore it becomes Vishoho.
Sure.
Vishos and Vishoho.
Yeah. Then Bhagavachanam.
Bahuvachanam, Am is the, yeah, so it becomes Vish plus Am, Visham.
Continue. Then Saptami.
Saptami Vibhakti, Ni is the, here, content is E and therefore becomes Vishi.
She.
And then
Vish plus
Vish
os.
plus Os. So it becomes Vishoho.
Okay. Now Saptami
Vish.
Bhagavachanam.
So Vish plus Sup, content of Sup is Su. So again, Shutvam happens, followed by Jastva with the number 1, becomes
Yeah. Vish first Shatvam.
Shatvam
And
happens.
then here Su is there. Su is also gel letter only. So this is Padanta Shakara or followed by gel. So become a Shatvam number 1. And after that, this Shakara becomes Dakara. By what rule?
Jastva with the number 1.
Yeah, number 1. Okay.
Number 1 becomes Dakara. And then Jastva with the number 2 comes in. And it becomes Dakara.
So Vish plus Su. Then what will happen to Dakara now?
Dakara will be Gakara.
Sorry?
So Jastva with the number 2 comes in.
Just with the number 2 cannot be applied because the following letter is not a just letter. It is a sibilant. It's not a just letter. This is not just, right? This is
Yeah.
just is the third and fourth letter of all the classes. Sakara is a sibilant. Therefore, this is not just. What is this letter then? Sakara, Su. Sakara plus.
Okay, Sir becomes Shu, becomes Murdanya Shakara.
Murdanya Shakara. Why?
Because of the rule, recollect.
This Shakara has become Dakara by Jashtavidi number 1.
Yes.
After that, Jashtavidi number 2 cannot be applied. What else can be applied then? The same further the going down. Jashtavidi is 53, 84, 53. At the end date is there. Then further going down. You see one rule. You know it very well. I can give a clue. This Sakara is this Su, that is Sakara plus U. The Sakara is Khar letter. What will happen now?
Chatvam 1.
Chartvam. Jal followed by Khar. This Jal will be replaced by
Chartavidi.
Char letter. So it becomes Vit. Vitsu. It is Vitsu. It is so small, but it is V and Takara and Su. Vitsu.
Right.
And Su, nothing will happen to Su. Can Su become Shu? Murdanya Shakara? Sakara is Apadanta Sakara, yes, right? And it is belongs to Pratyaya, also fine. Apadanta Pratyaya Sakara, but preceded by, is it a yin letter or is it a ku? They are not, right?
They are not. No.
It is not. It is not the in letter. In means starting from the E and up to Ran. So it is not any of them. Vowels and Hakara and all the semi-vowels. They are not. And also it is not Kavarga letter. Dakara is there. Dakara is Tavarga letter. Therefore, Shuttam will not, Shattam will not happen. So Su will remain as Su.
As it is.
With Su.
With Su only will remain as it is.
So now you can check the Shabda Manjari. The same thing what we derived will be there. You can chant this. Shakarantaha pullingaha vish shabdaha.
Shakarantaha
Pullingaha Vishabdaha
Vit vishau vishaha.
Vit Vishau Vishaha
Visham vishau vishaha.
Visham Vishau Vishaha
Visha vidvyam vidvihi.
Visha Vidyam Vidvihi
Vishe vidvyam vidvyaha.
Vishe Vidyam Vidyaha
Vishaha vidvyam vidvyaha.
Vishaha Vidyam Vidyaha
Vishaha vishoho visham.
Vishaha Vishoho Visham
Vishi vishoho vitsu.
Vishi Vishoho Vitsu
He vit, he vishau, he vishaha.
Vit
Vishaha
You remember this. If shakara is there, then this rule, that is brascha, sraja, mraja, those dhatus, and the dhatus ending with shakara, ashakara will be replaced by murdanya shakara. Murdanya shakara, the condition is, at the end of the padama followed by a jal letter, right? So shattam will happen, number one. When shakara is there, shatta vidhi should come to your mind. If it is kuttam, then it is different. Then kutta vidhi apply later. If it is not kuttam, if I don't specify kuttam, then don't apply that. Shakara, then shattam happens first. Then tritiya vibhakti dvivachanam, tritiya vibhakti bahuvachanam, similarly chaturthi dvi and du and panchami dvi. In all these places, 6 places, these six places, pratipadika also is a padam. Therefore, you apply this shattam number 1, then you apply jastam number 1, and since the following pratyaya is bakara, bhyam, bihi, byas, bakara, which is a just letter, apply jasta vidhi number 2. This you need to remember, just simple. First you apply shattam number 1, then jastam number 1, and then jastam number 2. You get the form 3 2 3 3 4 2 4 3 5 2 5 3. Then 7 3 there. The pratyaya is su, which is not a just letter. It's a kar letter. Therefore, there what happens? First you apply jastam, then you apply shatvam, then you apply jastam. Fine. This is the sequence. Then you apply chartvam. In between, no other rules apply. Okay. So after jastva vidhi number 1, you apply chartva vidhi. So you get vitsu. These are very simple shabda. Vish, like we saw dish shabda, all those shabdas are simple. Similarly, some of shabdas are like, you will see that.
Sharanji, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Earlier I was referring to what you taught us in dish shabda. For 7-3, dish plus su, we have derived it as dikshu.
Yeah.
Whereas for here in vish shabda, we are deriving it as vitsu.
Okay.
Of course, there you have said one kutva vidhi is introduced, dik plus su, diksu.
Yeah.
So, I am not clear why we are skipping that here. What is the twin pratyaya? Is it
Twin pratyaya,
depending on the pratipadika?
Twin pratyaya is only certain words only will have twin pratyaya. So this wish doesn't take twin pratyaya, that's all. That
is why it is different.
Yeah, dish pratipadikam, you derive it, you get it by adding twin pratyaya. Okay. Dish shabda, you get it by adding the twin pratyaya. That is how it is, the language. So the Sutrakara will say it is, just say this, some words are nipata. That's how it is. So we have to know it is pin pratyaya is added. That's why I said, I will tell you if it is pin pratyaya or not. For now. Later when we see that, then you will understand. So wish doesn't have pin pratyaya. If it is specifically quin, if I say, then you apply the kutta vidhi. Number 2. Otherwise, no. As of now, you can understand like that. Okay. So wish, it's not a twin pratyaya. Shabda. So therefore, you don't need to apply that. So before applying, you ask me if it's a queen or not. If not queen, then skip it. Simple. Right?
Okay.
There are some
Thank you.
words in the language which Pani Maharishi himself says, like Dik Shabda and some more Shabda. We will do some more Shabdas. Even the word Sprish also. Sprish means to touch, Sprish. But it also means, it says, if it is not water, then it is a quin or something like that. Okay. So depending on the meaning of what the word is, then also quin pratyaya is added or not added. So like that, some rules are there. Because a word is there in the language, therefore they have got some rules like that. The aim is to derive the form, desired form. Therefore, we need to apply the rules accordingly. And here this wish is not a quinanta. It's not a quinanta. Therefore, don't apply that. Where dish is a quinanta. When I say dish is a quinanta, so when you apply the rules sequentially, then you apply kutva vidhi number 2. Since it is not here in this case, therefore don't apply. Simple.
Okay. Thank you.
Because many are asking the same doubt. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. And tadrik, here you apply tadrish shabda. By seeing the form tadrik, tadrish becomes tadrik. By seeing the form, you can guess kutvam applied or not. Is it applied or not here? Tadrish.
It is applied.
Applied.
Suppose if it is not applied, what will be the form? Tadrish will become. Tadrit. There is no tadrit in the language, right? Tadrik only is there. Therefore, quin pratyaya is applied. Simple. This is how we have to understand. So this tadrik also, as I told before, tadrish, tadrisha, that is like Rama Shabda also it is declined. Tadrishaha, tadrisho, tadrishaha. That is by adding a different pratyaya. And pratyaya. Here quin pratyaya is added tadrish. Tadrik. Tadrish become tadrik. We will see this Shabda in the next class. A lot of other Shabdas are there. All this Shabda, you can see the word drish. Because of drish, so everything will get quinant, gets a status of being a quinanta. Therefore, kutum happens. Idrish, madrish, tadrish, asmadrish, ishmadrish, bhavadrish, tattvadrish, etc. So wherever drish is there, you can take it as a quinanta. So this Shabda we will derive, quinanta Shabda, next class. And drish, by seeing the form, you can tell this Shabda is a quinanta or not. Dvish,
No.
is dvit. It is not. This is also easy to decline. Dvish, meaning enemy. Dvesha, raga dvesha. The dvesha word comes from this dvish. Pratama vibhakti ekavachanam is dvit. How do you get dvit? Next person. It's next person.
Yeah. Yes, Sharanji.
Yes. I'm not typing. Is it okay? Should I type it or I can read like this? Your choice. If you want to type it, then we can derive the form. Otherwise, we can just read the Shabda, apply the rule. Which one you want to do, Mataji?
Shall I try, Sharanji? I'll say, but yeah.
Okay.
So, Dvish plus Su, the content of that is Sakara. So, you get Dushas. So, Sakara will be dropped. So, you'll get Dvish. And then by Jashtvam 1, by Dvish you get, and Shatvam 1 you get Dvish.
Why
that is
more than... Already Dvish only is there. Why Shatvam number 1? It is not Shakara,
I'm sorry.
Right?
So, yeah, I'm sorry. Dvish only.
I think I'm better. Type it. Type it.
Yeah. Yes.
1 minute. Copy paste the same thing. Wish we did. It is not Shakaranta. It is
Shakara. Murdanya Shakara.
So therefore, Shatvam number 1 doesn't apply. not required. So it's Pullinga, Strilinga. Dvish.
Dvish is Pullinga.
Yeah, it is Pullinga. Dvish. Shakarantaha, Pullingaha, Dvish Shabdaha. So it is Shakaranta. So therefore, no Shattam Mandal not required. So Dvish plus Su. See, these Shabdas are not so important. If it is required, you can very well derive it. But the rules you are getting familiar. Whatever rules we have seen, that those rules you see, the application of those rules. You see, this is a Subanta context. We saw the rules in the context of Tva Pratyaya, Lep Pratyaya, right? Kridanta Pratyaya. Now the same thing you are seeing in the context of Subanta. So the rules being common, you can apply for Kridanta, you can apply for Subanta. That property of the sutra is called, what is it called? We chant every class. We don't skip that prayer. Even not the prayer shloka, as a simple shloka, we chant every class. What is that? The applicability of the sutra for in different contexts, The example is, this is a very good example. We saw the application of the sutra in Kridanta, and now we are doing Subanta. Same rules we apply. What is that? That Lakshanam of a sutram is called?
Alpaksharam. That is, you make it, Alpaksharam.
Not Alpaksharam. Somebody said something, I don't know whether it is.
Vishwatomukam.
Very good. Vishwatomukam. Multifaceted. It is applicable in different contexts, right? The same rule being the same. You see the applicability in Subanta, you see in Kridanta, not only in other places also you will see if it is applicable. That is called Vishwatomukam. Alpaksharam asandigdam sarvat Vishwatomukam. Yes, continue, Sumati.
Yeah. So first it will be Sakara. Sakara will be dropped and you get Vish. Vish at the Avasana. So you sing Chatva Vidhi. You get
Chatva Vidhi, why? Because the Sakara is going to drop.
It's
right?
dropped. Yeah, it's dropped.
Dvish plus.
So you get Dvish plus Sakara. That will become Mutanya Shakara.
Already it is there. It is Dvish only. After that, what will happen?
It will become, it will become Jashtva 1.
Jashtva Vidhi number 1, yes.
Yeah, Jashtva 1. So you'll get Dvid.
You get?
Dvid.
Shakara will be replaced by?
Replaced by Dakara.
Dvid.
Then Dvid. Then here only I think, because if it is in the Avasana, you can use, you can get Dvid or you can leave it as Dvid.
It is replaced by Kar letter.
Kar letter.
Char letter optionally. Not Kar, replaced by Char
it's
letter.
Chatva Vidhi.
Chatva Vidhi. So Dvid or Dvit, right?
Yeah. So you get two forms.
Yes.
Then,
yeah. This form is optional. Avasana.
Optional, yeah.
Okay.
Then Dvish plus Au. It will be Dvishau. That's just the Melanam.
Okay.
The next one is Dvish plus Jas.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will be
plus
Jas. The content of Jas is us. So it will become Dvisha, Shakara at the end of the Padam. So first you will get, Dvishas. Then Sakara, Padanta Sakara will be replaced by Ru, then the Repa, and then you get Visarga. So you get.
Yeah, sorry. Yes. So you get.
Vishaha.
Copy paste problem. Dvish plus Ru, you get Dvishaha.
Yeah.
So Dvit, Dvishau, Dvishaha, then?
The next one, Dvitiya, it will be Dvisha plus will be just the male enum, it will be Dvisham.
Dvisham. Okay.
The next one is Dvish plus out. The content of out is au, so it's just the male enum Dvishav.
Dvishav, okay. Continue.
Then Dvishav plus shas, the content is as, so here you get Dvishavs. Then Sakara, Padanta Sakara, again it is replaced by room and you get Visarga. So Dvishaha. Then Dvisha plus ta, the content is a, so you get Dvisha.
Dvisha.
Then
Okay.
Then Dvish plus Byam. So here you get Jashtva Vidhi 1. So you get Dvid plus Byam.
Dvid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dvid plus Byam. Then Jashtva Vidhi 2, you get Dvid Byam.
Dvid Byam, yeah.
Then Dvish plus Bis. Same thing over here. Dvish plus Bis, you will get Jashtva Vidhi 1. You get Dvid plus Bis. Then by then Padanta Sakara is there, so that will be replaced by Visarga. So you get Bihi. Then Jashtva Vidhi 2, you get Dvid Bihi.
Dvid Bihi, yeah.
Then,
next person, yeah.
Dvish plus Ni, the content is A, so Dvish plus A, Dvishe.
Okay.
Dvish plus Byam, so the same as Tritiya Vibhakti. Dvish plus Byam, Jastva 1. Then again Dvid plus Byam, Jastva 1 and Dvid plus Byam, Jastva 2. So Dvid Byam.
Dvid Byam.
Then Dvish plus Byas.
Yeah.
Jastva 1, first Jastva 1, then Jastva 2, Dvid plus Byas, then Dvid Byaha.
Dvid Byaha. Just continue. Panchami.
Okay. Dvish plus Ngasi, content is as, content is
as only.
As, yeah. So Dvishi.
Dvish plus as.
Dvishaha. Yeah, as then Dvishas and then Dvishaha. Sorry.
Okay.
When Dvish plus Bhyam, then Vid plus Bhyam, Jastva 1 and Jastva 2.
Yes.
Yeah. Then Dvid Bhyam.
Dvid Bhyam.
Then Dvish plus Byas, same as Dvid plus Byas. Dvid Jastva 1 and 2. So Dvid Byaha.
Dvid Byaha.
Yeah.
Shashti Bhakti.
Yeah. Dvish plus Nas. Content is as. So Dvishas, Dvishaha.
Dvishaha.
Yeah. Dvish plus Vos. Dvishos, Dvishoha.
Dvishoho.
Dvishoho, sorry. Dvishoho.
Dvish plus becomes Dvishos and
Dvishos and Dvishoho.
Then next one.
Then Dvish plus Am, Dvisham.
Dvisham.
Dvish plus E, Saptami Ekavachanam. Dvish plus E content, Dvishi.
Dvishi.
Yeah. Then Dvishos, Dvishoho.
Dvishos and Dvishoho. Okay.
Dvisho.
Then
Dvish plus Sup, content is Su. So Dvish plus Su.
what will happen here? Dvish plus Su.
Dvish plus Su. Then here so here it is Justvam. First
Yes.
Justvam 1 will happen. Dvit
Yes.
plus 2, then Chatvam will.
Yeah, then Chattam will happen.
Yeah, Justvam 2 will not be there.
Yes. So this becomes
Dvitsu.
Dvitsu.
Yeah.
So the form is Dvitsu. Now you can shift the Shabda Manjari. So Pratama Vibhakti, Ekavachanam, you have got two forms because of the optionality. Chartavidi, Dvit or Dvid. Dvisho, Dvishaha, Dvisham, Dvisho, Dvishaha, Dvishat, Dvidbyam, Dvidbihi. Dvishet, Dvidbyam, Dvidbyaha. Then Dvishaha, Dvidbyam, Dvidbyaha, Dvishaha, Dvishoho, Dvisham, Dvishi, Vishoho, Dvitsu. Similarly, Ratnamush, Sitat, Vish, all these are Shakaranta. Now you can see Shakaranta Shabda, you can decline, you know it. If it is a queen also, you can do it, if like Tadrish and all. So Shakaranta, you know it. And Murdani Shakara also, you know it. So for the Shatta Vidhi, I mean, Murdani Shakara, Talavi Shakara, Shatta Vidhi. Murdani Shakara, not required, you can apply just a Vidhi and continue. Now, there are some more Shabdas in between. We can do that later. Simple Shabdas only, not difficult. Now, I said the Lik Shabda, so moving to the Khara, Lik Shabda. Hakarantaha, Pullingaha, Lik. Lik means to lick. Now, let us do that. Krishnanji. 1 minute. Copy paste. Copy paste that. Lik Shabda, which will be Hakarantaha. Can you all see the screen?
Yes.
Yeah. Lik Shabda. Please do. You can derive it now. Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Lik plus Su, what will happen?
So Lih plus, I mean, Sakara is elided. So Lih, so Padantaha Kara Adesha is Dakara because of the Hoda rule.
Yes.
So and then Lid, then because of Chattam, it becomes Lit.
So Hakara is replaced by Dakara.
Dakara.
You have seen that rule. What is that rule?
Hodaha.
Hodaha. That is Hakara is replaced by Dakara at the end of the Padam, followed by Jal. So lid. So we cannot stop there. We can do it further. Then you apply
Karicha. Chartum Avasana. So it,
yeah, Avasana. Therefore, Dakara will be replaced by
Takara.
Will be replaced by Takara. Okay. Then therefore you get the form
Lit.
Don't we do the Justvam here, Ji?
Justum, which Justum?
First one. Yeah.
Yeah, of course you have to do it. But that's why we have got two forms. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Lid and this is applying the Datta Vidhi. Then you apply Chasta Vidhi number 1. Then this lit is by Charta Vidhi, that is optional. So therefore you have two forms. In fact, you will see lid in Tritiya, Dvivachanam and Bhagavachanam, Chaturthi, you will see lid. So Chasta Vidhi to be applied. So lid, lit, two forms are there. In the Shabda Manjari, you will not see the lid. That's okay. He has given only one form, but two forms are possible. Charta Vidhi applying, you get lit. Now, Dvivachanam, Pratama Bhakti, Dvivachanam will be
Lit plus also just Melanam, lit out.
Melanam, Likhau. Then Pratama Bhakti, Dvivachanam, Lik plus just
so it's a Ligaha.
Becomes Ligaha, same. So therefore, lit, Lighau, Ligaha, then Jitiya Bhakti Ekavachanam.
It's Melanam, Liham.
Becomes Liham. Then Ditya
Same as
Bhakti
1 by 2. Lihav.
becomes Lihav. This Melanam. Then Bhagavachanam, Lik plus Shas. Because the content is same, therefore the form will be same. That is why the forms are same. Not only here, in Panchami, Ekavachanam and Saptami Ekavachanam also form is same. Because the content is same. Shas, Jas, Shas, Nasi, Nas. Content is As. Therefore only you have got the forms are same. Like in Marut Shabda, Marut, Maruto, Marutaha, Marutum, Maruto, Marutaha. The beginning of that Shabda when we learned, that time I would have said Pratama Bhakti Ekavachanam, Bhagavachanam, Pratama Bhakti, Aditya Bhakti Bhagavachanam, similarly Panchami Ekavachanam, Shashti Ekavachanam. The forms are same. Why it is same? Because the pratyas, the content of the pratyaya are same. That's why it is. Now Tritiya Bhakti Ekavachanam. These two.
Lih plus A, so Liha.
Liha. So Liha. Then now comes Dvivachanam. Tritiya. Lik plus Bhyam.
So first it's a padam, so the akara is replaced by dakara, and then Jashva Vidhi happens, the first rule.
Not only
so
padam, followed by jal also, both.
Jal also, yeah.
Then
the Jashva Vidhi, Jalam Jashwante, so it becomes a lid.
Second.
And then lid Byam.
Jastvedi number 1 and Jastvedi number 2 also.
2.
So the same thing can be written again. So let Byam. Then Tritiya Bhakti Bhagavachanam. The same
thing.
Pratya may be different, but it begins with Bakara. Here also Bakara. Therefore, the form is going to be same only. So it's going to be applying the first one is Datta Vidhi. Then you apply Justram number 1 and then Justram number 2. Get the form Lid Vidhi. Right?
Yes.
Then next person, Kameshwariji. Chaturthi Bhakti Ekavachanam.
Yeah, Lich plus Nye. Content is A. So Lich plus A, Melanam, Liche. Next, Lich plus Byam. First Hodaha, it becomes, using that rule, it becomes Dakara.
You're all comfortable using Hodaha?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Easy to remember. Ha becomes Hakara becomes.
But do you know what is Hodaha?
Yeah, Padanta. Hakara at the end of a Padam.
Why it is Hodaha? Why it is not Dohaha?
Now, Hakara is replaced by Dakara. Hakara becomes Dakara.
Okay, why let it be? Why is not Doha?
Akara is the Sthani, right?
So
Shashti Vibhakti, and then
yes. Yes. Remember that. Sthani. I'm not going to do the sutra now. Just making. See, Chavarga is represented by the letter. Chavarga represented by the letter.
Chu.
Kavarga represented by the letter.
Ku.
Now, I'm talking about Kuttavidhi, okay? So, which is replaced by what?
Chu is replaced by Ku.
So, which is Sthani, which is Adesha?
Chu is the Sthani.
So, that is Sthani. Sthani will be in Shashti Vibhakti, okay? So, what is the Shashti Vibhakti of Chu? What is the Shashti Vibhakti of Chu? Guru.
Chow.
Not Chow.
Guroho, so it is Choho.
Choho. And who is the Adesha? Adesha will be in what Vibhakti? Pratama Vibhakti. So what is Pratama Vibhakti of Ku?
Kuhu.
Now we got the sutra now. What is sutra? Choho Kuhu. That's what sutra is. Similarly, Hakara is replaced by dakara, right? Which is Sani now. Akara is Sani.
Akara.
Dakara is Yadesha. So Shashti Vibhakti of Akara is what? What is Shashti Vibhakti of Akara? How do you decline?
Aha.
It's very simple. It is like Marut Shabda. Don't worry about this Akara is there. What Shabda I will refer in the Shabda Manji. It is like Lik Shabda. No. Just like Marut Shabda. Because it is going to Sutram. Sutram doesn't have any Linga. Therefore, can take Marut as the Shabda.
Okay.
Master Shabda to decline. Marut is only Upalakshana to say that it is a Halanta. Marut, Takara is a Halanta. Only that is required. So therefore, Marut Shabda Shashti Bhakti is
Ha ha ha.
Marutaha. Aha.
Yeah. Ha ha ha. Plus
Dakara. Aha is Shashti Bhakti. Remember that. And
yeah. Plus Dakara.
Dakara is Pratama Bhakti is that also like Marut.
Yeah, Daha.
That also is like
Marutaha. Daha.
Actually, it must be Dak. It must be like that.
Dakara.
But for this, if you say Hot, it will be proper. Therefore, Panini Maharshi takes the Pratipadikam of this to be Dakara. Not Dakara, Da. It takes the Pratipadikam to be Da. So when you say Da, that is here Da plus this A is this A is iterator. So this has to be dropped. So Dakara plus A is Da. So it takes the Pratipadikam to be Da, but really it is Dakara only. This is how the Sutram is. You have to understand how the Sutram, conveys. So replacement is only Dakara, but the Dakara is denoted by the Pratipadikam Da, where Akara is iterator. So Dakara is now the Pratipadikam. And Pratama Vibhakti of Dakara is
Daha.
Daha, like Rama Shabda. Therefore, Daha. Suppose if it is not like Rama Shabda, then it becomes like Marut Shabda, you will get Dakara. Therefore, the rule will be not Hodaha, it will be Hod. That is not decided by Vipani Maharshi. He says Hodaha. So now you can see Haha, Daha. It's a rule. What is Haha? What sandhi is there between these two?
Visarga Sandhi.
Visarga preceded by A, followed by
Hush.
Hush.
Followed by
Hush.
Dakara is soft consonant. Therefore, becomes Ho. Visarga replaced by U and then Guna happens. Oda. This is the rule. Odaha. Chogokuhu. Odaha. Simple, easy to remember. Sutras are not difficult. Sutras are simple. Stani is in Shashti. Adesha in Pratama Bhakti. Therefore, Chogokuhu. Then Odaha. Right? Okay, this is extra information. Without studying Sutra, we are learning Sutra. Please continue. Next one. So, what is the last one we did? Chaturthi Bhakti, do you have to do, I think?
Yeah. Lik plus Byam. Here, if you use Hoda rule, it becomes lid plus Byam. Then Jashtva 1 and 2, both we have to apply. Yes. This is Dakara is replaced by Dakara. Then
Lid Byam.
Lid Byam.
The form is Lid Byam. The next one, continue.
Lik plus Byas. The same thing, it becomes lid. It becomes, lid plus Byas, it becomes
first is Datta Vidhi and then Jashtva Vidhi number 1.
Yeah, then Jashtva 2, yes. It becomes lid Byaha.
Lid Byaha. Yeah, continue.
Then
Panchami Ekavachanam.
Lik plus Nasi, content is us. So it is Lihaha.
Okay. Then?
Then same thing, Lik plus Byam.
Same thing. Just wait. Copy paste.
Yeah. Yeah.
Making 5. Just 5 3. Okay. Then Shashti Bhakti.
Lich
plus
plus nas. So content is as. So lihas, then lihasa room, it becomes lihasaha.
Ligaha.
Lihaha. I'm
Not
sorry.
Ligasaha. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Then lich plus was. It is just melanam happens. So lihos, that becomes lihoho, padanta sakara.
Okay.
Then lich plus arm, melanam, so liham. Then lich plus soup.
Lich plus.
Su, it will become lich plus su.
Why this Saptami is some mistake is there? Oh, it's okay. Lich plus ni. Okay, please.
Oh, I went to the okay, Bahuvachana. So lich plus e, it becomes lihi. Ekavachanam. Saptami ekavachanam. Lich plus os, as content. So lihasaha. Lihos, lihoho. Then lich plus soup, a content is su, lich plus su. Hakara will become dakara here. Then Jashtva Vidhi 1, so it will becomes lid. Then Chartvam, it becomes lid. Then Litsu.
Yes. So first is
Jashtvam
number 1. And
then Chartva Vidhi 2.
Yes. Then you can please.
No, Chartvam 1 only. No?
Chartvam 1 only.
Chartvam 1 only.
So first is Dattva, then Jashtva number 1, then Chartva Vidya number 1, then you get the form Litsu. Right?
Yeah.
So now you can check the Shabda. Hakarantaha Pullingaha Lik Shabdaha. So you can take this as your homework. You can try this. Burukh, Mahirukh, Rohati. Bu is Bhumi. Prithvyam or Prithvya, from the Prithvi. Prithvyaha Rohati, that which grows from the Prithvi. Could be Vriksha. Could be anything. Even human being also. Everything they born in the earth and grows from the earth. So Burukh, Mahirukh, all these are Hakaranta Shabda. So you can derive this Shabda. So lit, ligao, ligaha, ligam, ligao, ligaha, liha, lidbyam, lidbihi, lihe, lidbyam, lidbyaha, ligaha, lidbyam, lidbyaha, ligaha, ligaoho, ligam, lihi, ligaoho, litsu. He lig, he ligao, he ligaha. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, Ji.
Yes.
Okay, now one more Shabda. I think it's connected to Hakara. Maybe it is in Srilinga. Let me check that. It must be in Srilinga. Yes. Remember this Upanakh. Last class I told. What is this nakh? Can anyone say?
The exception for nah dhatu.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see
It is
here.
with dakara.
Yes. So in this, only one exception, only one for that one word, one sutra, one rule is there. So if you see here, everything has gone. This is the one. Number 5. Hakara of the dhatu, not dhatus, only one dhatu. Okay. So typo. Hakara of the dhatus, not dhatu. Nakh. That is nakh at the end of the padam or followed by jal letter should be replaced by dakara. Okay. Nahodha sutra. So this is an exception to that. Hakara is there, but It is not replaced by dakara. Instead, replaced by dhakara. Only for this particular dhatu, nakh dhatu. Now, for this shabda, upanakh. Upanakh means shoe. The dhatu nakh is there. Okay. The dhatu is nakh. Therefore, this rule is applied and you get this form. Shall we try this? Karantaha, Strilingaha, Upanakh Shabdaha. Next person, Sundarji. So we will try this Shabda also. If we try this Shabda, this whole set of Shabdas are covered. So you know many Shabdas without memorizing, you can derive it. So let me copy paste this one. Upanakh meaning shoe. Shoe or slipper. Upanakh, which covers the feet. So Hakarantaha, it is Strilinga. Okay, Strilingaha, Upanakh Shabdaha. Upanakh. Dhatu is Nakh. Therefore, Dhatvam will happen, not Dhatvam. Okay. So you can try it now.
Upanakh, Hakara is being a specific Nakh.
Yeah.
Then it will be replaced by Dhakara.
No.
It means Upanad.
Okay.
Plus Su. Upanad.
Not the Dakar immediately. Upanakh plus Su. That Su is the Sakara. Sakara is going to will be elided. It will drop. Then you get Upanakh. You get Upanakh now. Now you apply that rule.
Okay.
Upanakh, that is Nakh. That the Hakara will be replaced by Dakara at the end of the Padam or followed by Jal.
Or followed by Jal.
That is common. Okay. That is common. The Nimita is common.
Yeah.
Now it is at the end of the Padam. Upanakh is a Padam. This Upanakh is a Pratipadikam. So Pratipadikam converted to a Padam by adding Supratyaya, and so is just drop. Content is Sakara, it's elided. So you don't see the Pratyaya here, but Pratyaya has done the impact of converting the Pratipadikam to a Padam. Now Upanakh is a Padam. Padanta Hakara. Now you can apply the rule.
Yeah. Now it becomes Upanad.
Upanakh.
Nad. Dhakara.
Upanad.
Yeah.
Okay. Then after that?
Padant.
Yes, Padanta letter.
Jal.
Yes, Padanta Jal. Good. Yes. What will happen?
Then it becomes Upanad.
Very good.
Jastvavidi.
Jastvavidi. Therefore, it becomes Dakara. Right?
Yeah.
Then? Still Padanta Jal only.
Yeah. Continues to be Padanta Jal only. Is there any other Vidhi?
Sartavidi number 2. Last one. The sequence of rules. Jal.
That is
followed by Avasana. At the end of the Avasana, what will happen? Replaced by Char letter. Replaced by Char letter. Right?
Yeah.
Jal
here
followed by Kar will be replaced by Char. That is Chartavedi number 1. Jal at the end, that is Avasana, will be replaced by Char optionally. That's why we got two forms, lit and lid and all, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, what will be the form?
We can have either Upanad or Upanat.
Upanat. Upanat will be the form, right? Upanat. Understand this, all of you? How you get Upanat?
Yes, sir.
So Upanat, Upanat has become Upanat. Continue. Sundar.
Yeah. So it will be Upanah plus Au
becomes
Upanahau.
Upanahu. If you do any copy paste problem, you can let me know. Yeah, continue.
Upanah plus Jas, content of which is us. Upanah plus us. Then it is Upanahas, where it becomes Upanahaha.
Upanahaha. Okay. Continue.
Then Upanah plus Upanaham.
Okay.
Then Upanah plus out, content of which is Au, Upanahau. Then Upanah plus Shas, content is as, upanahas, it becomes upanaha.
Now next person, Ganeshji. Tritiya
Vibhakti ekvachanam.
Yeah.
So upanaha plus ta, upanah plus the content of ta is a, so upanaha.
Okay.
Then Dvitiya Vibhakti, upanah plus bhyam. So, then upanah.
Upanad plus Bhyam. Yeah.
It become upanad. Upanad plus dhyam.
Very good. Yeah, Upanad. Dakara. Yes. Then
When it gets replaced by dhakara, and then Jastva Vidhi number 1, so it becomes upanad plus dhyam.
Dakara comes. Yeah.
And then Chartva Vidhi is applied, so it becomes
Not Chartva Vidhi. Why Char?
Chartva
Because Kar is not a Kar letter.
It's not a dhyam is not a kar letter.
Same. Just Vidhi number
2.
2. Yes. So
here it will get replaced by the.
Chartva Vidhi number 2. Jal followed by just the same thing. Upanad only. Nothing
Upanad.
like
Third letter. So it upanad.
Just Vidhi number 1 also it is Dakara. And just Vidhi number 2 also it is Dakara. Right? Therefore it will be
Upanad.
Upanad Bhyam. Upanad Bhyam, right?
Right.
So you get Upanad Bhyam. Just Vidhi number 1 and just Vidhi number
2.
The same way. Next one also.
So Tritiya Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. So it is Upanah plus bis. So Upana. So Hakara becomes the Upanad.
Yes.
So Upad.
After that.
So content of
Upanad plus bis. Then you can apply
Upanad Bihi.
Yeah, Upanad Bihi.
Upanad Bihi.
Yeah. Just with the number 1, just with the number 2, you get Upanad Bihi. Yeah, please continue.
Then Chaturthi Vibhakti, Upanaha plus Nye, Upanahe.
Upanahe. Okay.
And Dvitiya Vibhakti is same as Tritiya.
Shall I copy paste?
Copy paste the
Just
same.
copy paste that. It is 3-2, now it is 4-2. Right?
Right.
Then yes also same. It's same as bis. So that also just copy pasting. Changing only that this to yes.
Yes.
And this 4-3.
Bihar.
So yes. But the form will be
Upanadbhya.
Upanadbhya. Right? Then Panchami.
So Upanah plus Nasi. So content is as. Upanaha.
Upanaha. Yes.
Dvitiya Vibhakti is same as
so copy paste.
Chaturthi Vibhakti, copy paste.
Both are Panchami. 5-2 and 5-3.
5-3. Bahuvachanam also is.
Yes. Then Shashti Bhakti Ekavachanam.
So Upanah plus Nas, content is as, so becomes Upanaha. Upanaha.
Okay. Shashti Bhakti Dvivachanam.
Dvivachanam, Os. So it becomes Upanaho. Hoho.
Upanaho. Okay.
Here it is. Upanaham.
Yes.
Ham becomes Upanaham.
Saptami.
Saptami is Ni, content is E. So Upanahi.
Upanahi. Good. Next.
Then Vivachanam, Os So same as Shashti Vibhakti, Upanaho.
Upanat plus su.
Bahuvachanam will be Upanahosu.
Upanaha? No,
Upanasu. So su will become twin or?
Su will remain as it is, nothing will happen. Upanat plus su. What will happen to Hakara?
Become Dhakara. Upanadsu.
Upanad and
Upanadsu. Upanadsu.
And then you apply just with the number 1. Upanad.
1.
Right? After that?
So then just with the number 2 again, Upanad.
2 cannot be applied because it's not followed by a just letter. Not that I think you did the same mistake before also. It is not followed by jal,
Just
followed
letter.
by kar letter.
Kar letter.
7-3, Saptami Bhagavachanam, it's a kar letter. Whereas 3-2, 3-3, 4-4, 3, 5-2, 5-3, it is just letter. There apply just with the number 2. Here doesn't apply.
So Chartva Vidhi has to be applied.
Yes, Chartva Vidhi.
Chartva Vidhi.
So therefore, Upa, what is the word? Letter.
Takara.
Takara. Upanatsu. That's all.
Upanatsu.
Upanatsu. Now we can check the Shabda. Back to the Shabda. Upanat. Let us chant this. Hakarantaha Strilingaha Upanakh Shabdaha.
Hakarantaha Strilingaha Upanak Shabdaha.
Upanat Upanahau Upanagaha.
Upanat Upanahu Upanaha.
Upanaham Upanahau Upanagaha.
Upanaham Upanahu Upanaha.
Not Upanam, not Upanav. Some people like to know how it's ha is that. Okay. Upanaham Upanahau Upanaha Upanadvyam Upanadvihi.
Upanaha Upanadvyam Upanadvihi.
Upanaha Virga. Upanahe Upanadvyam Upanadvyaha.
Upanahe
Upanadvyam Upanadvyaha.
Upanagaha Upanadvyam Upanadvyaha.
Upanaha
Upanadvyam
Upanadvyaha.
Upanagaha Upanagoho Upanaham.
Upanaha
Upanaha
Upanaho
Upanahu
Upanaham
Upanahi Upanagoho Upanatsu.
Upanahi
Upanahi
Upanaho
Upanaho
Upanatsu.
He Upanat, He Upanahau, He Upanaha.
He Upanat He Upanahau He Upanaha.
Come to the end of the Shabda, Strilinga, Akaranta. In between some Shabdas are there simple Shabdas. Not simple, but we can see that later. So all the rules, whatever we have seen, pertaining to those rules, whichever Shabda have to be covered, we have covered. Okay. So I will send you this Word file. If it is useful, you can use it. This the file where all the derivations are there, starting from this Jalamuch, right? I will send you as it is. If there are any mistakes, you can please correct it. Right? So, do you have any doubts? No doubts?
No shade.
No, sure.
So we can stop here. And Twal, yep, almost we have finished. So we will start Shatranta. And the exercise I think we have to do. Some few words are left out. That also we will do. And then we will start Shatranta, Shatru Shanich. Okay, so we can stop here. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवादः जी।
धन्यवादः।
धन्यवाद शरण जी।
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद शरण जी।
धन्यवादः जी।